can do there with the bigger Spicer, just backing him down and getting him under the rim. Just have that protection to go straight up.
Spicer finally makes a free throw here. Alioth has subbed in for the last minute of this game as the Battling Bishops open things up with the press. Scott over to Cruikshank. He's got to get over, and he does. Adome to Alioth, pump fake, layup, it's good.
Yeah, Hinkle just fly by with that easy pump fake, and Alioth will add to his total and get to 9 points and 8 rebounds.
Down low is Spicer. He's going to try and work on Alioth. Fires over. Carlson's got the hot hand, but doesn't quite get it to roll there.
He's cooled down ever since the first 4 minutes. Shower's calling a timeout.
Maybe just wants to draw up a more concrete play here for the last possession of the game. What is most likely the last possession of the game. Wheaton College up 19, though, here in this first period, looking very sharp.
They are looking really sharp, and with the zone that Ohio Wesleyan has thrown in, we'll probably see Shower drop a play to get someone cutting back and forth on the baseline, get a pass in there, maybe then to the high post, and just an easy bucket, either from the high post or pass down to the block. With a great first half, it's Wheaton's up by 19 with 19 seconds left, holding their opponent to only 24 points so far. Great defensive showing, and you know what they say, good defense leads to good offense. That has been very evident tonight.
So here comes Wheaton. They'll look to come out with something from that timeout. Scott to Cruikshank, who bobbles it. And they get it in the hands of the All-American Namie Adome. Carter guarding. 5 on the shot clock and game clock to Cruikshank in the corner. Oh, rims it out. Scott, buzzer beater. It'll be short. Not sure if it would have counted anyway, but that's how the first half will end. Wheaton College up big, 43-24, and it's been exciting.
Very exciting. Great showing by Wheaton. You saw Cruikshank just rim in and out in that last second three, but Wheaton is showing incredible shooting from deep, between 37% and then 50% from the field. It's great offense, and we'll see if they can keep it going in the second half.
Yeah, we'll take about a 15-minute break here, but be sure to come back for the second half on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network.
Welcome to the Armourding Center for Music and the Arts. We are thrilled with the provision of this building for Wheaton College, as it allows for professional training, opportunity, and experience for students, faculty, and staff, for many guests who come to this facility. We placed acoustics at the heart of the planning and the construction of this building, such that each room would sound beautiful and would best equip those using those spaces as they train and are equipped for the service to church and society. We are delighted that you are joining us and exploring the possibilities for you here in the Armourding Center for Music and the Arts. We are delighted that this building supports and encourages, makes possible artistic engagement in ways that we've not known before. But we most look forward to each person who would be here, a part of this vibrant artistic community of faculty, staff, students, and alumni, together joined in serving our Most High God.
It's been as long a winter as I have ever seen, the kind that makes before December like a long lost dream. But today in New York City, there is something in the air. Out from under long black jackets, colors blooming everywhere. And for the first time in a long time, I feel something warm and bright. It's a new day, it's a new life. Feel the wind change, feel the sunlight. And tomorrow's brighter than it's ever been before. Winter came and now it's gone away. It's a new day. It felt electric to feel something again, to thaw from the cold. It felt so permanent. Suddenly I remember the way things used to be. Lives pushing through the ice in shoots and neon green. For the first time in a long time, I feel something warm and bright. It's a new day, it's a new life. Feel the wind change, feel the sunlight. And tomorrow's brighter than it's ever been before. Winter came and now it's gone away. Best night of the year! It's a new day.
Hello, my name is Julie Davis, and I serve as the athletics director. Most of my time is spent on things related to budget, personnel, or facility development, or my personal favorite, cheering on our Wheaton Thunder sports teams. Right now, we are in the Krauser Sports Complex, one of the busiest buildings on campus. This is where you can come for free and work out in a beautiful weight room, or play pickup basketball or volleyball, or swim a few laps in the pool. The Krauser Complex is the home of King Arena, the competitive venue for varsity volleyball, men's and women's basketball, and wrestling, as well as the Leader House Natatorium, the home of our Thunder swim teams. Wheaton competes as a member of NCAA Division III, and we belong to the College Conference of Illinois and Wisconsin, a 9-member conference which regularly boasts national championships across many sports. The mission of Wheaton Athletics is to develop faith, character, and leadership through competitive athletics. We believe the value of competitive athletics is the personal and spiritual growth that occur as a result of pursuing excellence, of pushing yourself to be your best. At Wheaton, you don't have to settle. Here you can pursue academic and athletic excellence that is intentionally integrated with faith in Christ. We offer 10 varsity sports for women and 11 for men, and there is a blend of recruited and non-recruited students on our teams. If you want something more recreational and less competitive, we offer club sports and intramurals also. One of the best things about Wheaton Athletics is the quality and commitment of the coaching staff. Wheaton coaches are trusted mentors and guides who are driven to help you achieve your spiritual, academic, and athletic goals. If you're serious about your faith and your studies, and your sport, you will want to give Wheaton a hard look. Wheaton Athletics is distinct because of how well it combines and excels in all three of those areas: authentic faith, first-rate academics, and high-caliber athletics. If varsity sports are something you may be interested in, I recommend you reach out to a coach and complete the recruit form found on the Varsity Athletics website. See athletics.wheaton.edu for a full list. I hope to see you real soon, either in a Wheaton uniform or using this beautiful facility for your daily workout. Welcome to Wheaton.
Hello, my name is Phil Reich, and I'm the president of Wheaton College, and I love the fact that you are checking out Wheaton College. This could be just the right place for you to grow. Grow in the use of your mind, grow in the heart that God has given you for the needs of the world. Here are a few things that I'd love for you to know about a Wheaton education. It is Christ-centered from beginning to end. There's not one place you can go on our campus, not a classroom, not a student organization, not an athletics field, not a music performance area, not a dining hall, not a dorm room, where Jesus Christ is not known and acknowledged as Lord. This is a place of grace, where students from all different backgrounds and experiences are brought together into one community and learn to love one another in that community. It's a place where people love to see one another succeed and are willing to help you whatever you need. Wheaton College is also an academically rigorous community of a particular kind. We're a liberal arts college, not politically or theologically liberal, but liberal in this sense, that which liberates, which brings freedom. That goes all the way back to the ancient Greeks. We want to give you an opportunity to fall in love with all kinds of different academic subjects as you choose your courses through our Christ at the Core curriculum, as you explore literature and philosophy and the sciences, as you learn sociology and anthropology and political science and just all the different ways of looking at the world. You will see more completely the design that God has for human beings and the potential that we have for doing His kingdom work in the world. And you'll do that under the loving mentorship of our faculty. True expert scholars, in many cases not only nationally known but world renowned, some of them leading our rich academic centers. They are also people who love to have personal relationships with our students, to welcome you into their homes and into their hearts. For many of our students, this is the place, both spiritually and intellectually, where you can be on a whole campus full of peers and develop your gifts to the very fullest. Iron sharpening iron. Our hope for our students is that they will make the difference in the world for Jesus Christ that someone with their gifts and experiences can make. You have only one life to give to Jesus Christ and to His kingdom. Could it be that Wheaton College is an important place on your spiritual journey that will prepare the way for everything that is to follow? That is our hope, and we look forward to the day when we can say to you, welcome to Wheaton.
He's 0 for 1 tonight, but Hingle is 0 for 4. He's 1 of 7.
And we're back here for the second half at King Arena, and Wheaton College is up big, 43-24 here And they'll look to keep cruising in the second half. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network. I'm Don Crowder, and Dalton Van Esselston is joining me here in the commentary box. So, Dalton, we've had a lot of great action tonight, some good shooting from Wheaton and good defense from Wheaton as well. What are the storylines that we should look to see in this second half?
Well, Wheaton has gotten off to a great start, shooting 50% from the field in the first half, 37% from three, and Ohio Wesleyan just needs to try to find something. They are shooting 20% from three and 30% from the field. Not the numbers you want to see, especially going up against a team like Wheaton, where they don't put the gas pedal down. They just keep it going, and they'll get so many shots up, and they'll just outscore you if you don't shoot well. We'll probably see Ohio Wesleyan try to get to the rim some more and create some offense. We'll see what Coach DeWitt can draw up to start this half, but they are not getting too much as they're down 19 to start this second half.
And they went into that zone at the end of the first period, and that seemed to work a little bit. Definitely anticipate them going back into that defensive scheme. Of course, not much is going to stop Namye Adom from getting to the rim. He's got 16 points in the game, leads all scorers, shooting a very robust 6 for 8 from the field to go along with 3 rebounds in 18 minutes. Cade Alioth as well, 9 points and 8 rebounds. Looks like he's going to get his third double-double of the season. And then, Wheaton just absolutely cruising right now. They've gotten a couple subs in, although the Battling Bishops have emptied out their bench a little bit more, but we'll get things going in just a second. Wheaton returns with their starters on the floor. Cade Tyson, Eddie Scott, Eli Considine, and Ye is out there as well. So here we go. Ohio Wesleyan will kick things off. Henry Hinkle, number 2, point guard, will start things here in this second half. Clement to the rim. Bounces off. That's Adom's 9th. Alioth's 9th.
Clementia is not having it tonight. He's 1 of 8 from the field. Not the performance that we're used to see from the stat sheet from Clement.
Carlson shifts over to Hinkle. Spicer tries the 3-point attempt. No good. Somehow, White, the smallest player on the court, he gets the offensive board, and now Clement over to White. Spicer working on Alioth, and he's just going to really let him go right by him.
Good move right there by Spicer, an easy little left-hand finish.
Cruikshank on the wing. Scott. Alioth. And here's Adom. Wheaton moving the ball around effectively. Alioth's going to try his second 3. Doesn't get his second make, though. Clement pushing things up quickly. Here's White. There you go to Spicer again, this time matched up against Considine. And Spicer's going to go to the rim and get fouled, so he'll go to the line for 2.
Considine right there is just letting him work his way in and turn to the middle of the floor and be in the center of the paint. Not the greatest defense from Considine there, kind of letting Spicer just do whatever he wants and earn himself a trip to the line.
Yeah, no help coming from anyone. Spicer, however, misses his 3rd free throw of the night.
He's the only one from Ohio Wesleyan to be at the line, and he's just not converting.
Goes 0 for 2 again. And then there's a bit of a press here immediately following that miss. Scott will bring it up. Nearly gets picked off. Cruikshank in trouble. Spins away from the pressure. He'll pick up a reaching foul. I'm pretty sure 3 guards converging on Cruikshank, and he will trot up.
A good adjustment by Coach DeWitt to move into a press right to start off the second half to hopefully create some chaos, something for Ohio Wesleyan to capitalize off of. But Wheaton has done a really good job tonight of breaking this press, so I don't know if we'll see DeWitt stick with it.
I think Cruikshank maybe rolled his ankle a little bit on that play. He's seen just kind of walking around, sort of testing out that foot, and the officials taking a little bit extra time to put things back into play. 1.5 minutes gone in the second half, and While the Battling Bishops have cut a little bit into this lead, it's still largely Wheaton's game. Adome has it on the wing to Scott.
They're staying in the 3-2 zone.
Considine working that high post alley outs down low. Here's Scott. Considine, 4 on the shot clock. Scott to put it up. Gets it up, and it's a foul on Spicer. He can't believe it.
See, Wheaton works the ball around. Scott penetrates the zone, which is what you need to do to create some offense. The zone's been looking strong for Ohio Wesleyan tonight, and Wheaton is doing a good job of working the ball around to create opportunities.
Considine's first. Misses the mark. Goes 0 for 2 from the line. He's only 66% on the season, so not too uncharacteristic. But Coach Schauer's not going to be pleased with that shooting performance.
Cold start from both teams to start the second half off. We'll see if they can shake off that rust.
White to Carlson. And you can see Considine picking Carlson up deep outside the three-point line. Clement has got him in the air. Misses again. And Aliath corrals the rebound. Clement just 1 for 9 tonight. Cruikshank immediately the other way. Will pick up the offensive foul. I mean, the difference in size there between Carlson and Cruikshank.
I don't know about that. He might have. Oh, he sold that. He sold it pretty well.
Fair enough.
He wasn't as much knocked backwards as he was just kind of fell down on his own or just went down. And good mopping technique right there.
Just listed on the roster, Cruikshank 5'11", 160, Carlson 6'5", 250. So, you know, you do see Tyson Cruikshank in the gym a lot. He's a strong dude. Looks like he's capable of that sort of thing. Hinkle. Intelligent pass, backdoor, Clement. Fader finally gets a shot to go. The lead is subtly dropped a little bit. It's at 15 now, and Wheaton has not scored in their last 3:38.
They've come out a little sloppy right now. We'll see what adjustments they can make. If you can see, I'd like to see some more guards cut to the free throw line.
3-point attempt from Adome is short. Cruikshank with the offensive board. And then is fouled, and he's fired up.
He yelled at himself right there. He said, "Make it." So I think he wanted to get that and one. He had a good look. Swarmed by defenders.
And I think that's the difference between Cruikshank and a normal point guard. Most guards would be happy with a foul down low, converged by 2 or 3 big men, but Cruikshank not happy with missing what he thought was a shot he should have made. He goes 2 for 2 from the line, though, so might as well have made that layup. And scores finally for Wheaton. Curtis White matched up against Tyson, goes low to Spicer. Spicer's been effective in the second half. He goes at Aliath again, and one for Spicer.
Cade Aliath is a strong guy, but you see Spicer work his way down to that block, then maneuver around. And a nice finish from Spicer. Earns himself opportunity to convert an and one. And according to the Wheaton football team, it is Spicer's birthday as they sing to him as he's at the free throw line, but not able to distract him enough.
And he's got a smile on his face as well. Here's Scott getting past the break. Lead at 14. Adome. In the corner, Cruikshank. And we're going to see a turnover here.
Sloppy start for Wheaton as we see Aliath just slide and kind of shove Spicer on that illegal screen. And Chavello's going to check in for Eddie Scott.
And Wheaton just cannot get past this 2-3 zone.
Not too much off-ball movement from the Wheaton Thunder on offense.
Hinkle goes right at Chiavello despite giving up a couple inches, finds his way to the rim. You gotta love the energy the Battling Bishops are bringing right now. Their bench is standing, clapping for their team, and for good reason. They've come out so strong in this second half, and they're gonna force another turnover here.
I think Shower wants a timeout. Maybe not. He was just correcting the ref, saying it was off of a Battling Bishop. I don't know if it.
I think maybe it was a either tipped from behind or a dome was held. Can't think of any other reason why this would still be Wheaton ball. Cruikshank in the corner for three. Got it! And that's going to give some pep to this Wheaton crowd that's been a little bit silent in the second half. Coach Shower calls a timeout just to be safe, and the lead is back up to 15.
A needed bucket right there from Cruikshank on the inbounds. See him pass it in. Cut to the corner, and an easy three. That's a familiar play we see from the Wheaton Thunder as they inbound it on the baseline. And Cruikshank just with a quick release, able to get it up over any defender. And he's just got a smooth shot. And Wheaton is now is still 37% from the three-point arc. And Ohio Wesleyan, they are trying to battle their way back to somehow make this game a contest.
Tyson Cruikshank, by his standards, struggling from behind the arc this year. He's shooting 36%, 4 for 11. Tonight he's 2 for 5, so shooting a bit better than his season average. He's got 10 on the night to go along with 3 rebounds and 4 assists. Cade Alioth, meanwhile, still hunting for that double-double, 9 points, 11 rebounds, and Adome has not scored in this second half. Still stuck at 16, but out of the timeout, Wheaton College looks to be maybe a little bit more mature. It's taken them some time to grow into this second half, with points only coming from Cruikshank. And meanwhile, the Battling Bishops keep their starting lineup still out on the court. Henry Hinkle. Clement drives inside. And the three-pointer goes up by Hinkle. Dagger from behind the arc.
Bishops are playing a good game right now in the second half. I like the matchup that Chiavello is on Hinkle. We'll see if they can kind of clamp him down some more.
Adome to the rim, gets it to go. And we're going to see another offensive foul, the third charge called on this Wheaton team, and the Dome can't believe it. Let's see it again.
You see the ref on the baseline there.
And that's a good call.
It is a good call. He had a good angle on it. I didn't know if he was going to be blocked out by any Wesleyan players, but he had a perfect line of sight and an easy call.
So 3 charges, 3 turnovers. Lead is only at 12 after that three-pointer from Hinkle. The lowest it's been in a while. Hinkle drives on. Chiavello blocked by the sophomore. Here comes Cruikshank. Considine wide open for 3, misses. Rebound to Clement, who pushes things up the floor. White finds Spicer, blocked by Cade. Gets called by the foul. Can't believe it.
Late whistle there. He might have got him on the way up into the arm. See this replay. Clement drives in, passes it off. I think he got him with the body. I think that's what they're calling.
Spicer's first one is missed. Dalton and I are just trying to figure out what the Wheaton fans are chanting. The football team has got a fun little chant.
I think they're trying to get Phil Lasherko to sing a song, and he's getting the Wheaton football team into it. They're clapping.
Here we go.
Okay. And they're more than just a good football team. They're a wannabe band. We're singing a little Staying Alive. Bee Gees for the throwbacks for all the parents watching.
And it looks like it's fired up Considine as he gets past the 6'8" frame of Tony Carter for the bucket down low. Here is Carter on the ball. Scott just playing some great defense on Hinkle right there. Clement driving in on a dome. Looks for White. 6 on the shot clock. Curtis White receives the screen. He's got to put something up. Spins into it. Not much Cruikshank could have done there. That was a perfect shot. Played some good defense.
It's a good take, I guess. I mean, he's able to force up a shot there and convert, so as long as it goes in, it's a good shot.
A dome drives inside, stripped. Should stay with Wheaton, and it does. 4-possession game here in King Arena with 13:37 left to go. Wheaton controls it at 12, but have not looked as confident in the second half as they did in the first period. Nearly turned the ball over from the inbounds. 6 on the shot clock. A dome crosses over. A dome to the rim. How does he do it?
Goodness. That is an All-American right there. He just creates something out of nothing. Jab steps, gets past the defender and just throws it up and gets hacked.
I'll continue saying it. Tony Carter at 32. It's 6'8". Nami Dome 6'1". Gets it up nonetheless and then makes good on the three-point play.
We haven't seen much from Carter tonight on the offensive or defensive side, so I don't know if the long sleeves are helping or hindering him.
Clement comes across, gets another bucket. He's made his last 2 from that similar area with those fadeaway jumpers. Cruikshank to Scott. Wheaton going small with this lineup here. They've got Chiavello and Considine down low. Considine does get it. Goes to the rim, puts up the wild shot, and picks up the foul.
Good work by Considine. Get the ball at the post and the high post and turn around. You can see Chiavello cuts back door behind Carter right there. Considine wanted to take it on his own and draws the foul.
Considine's first is good. Went 0 for 2 in his only other trip to the line. And, you know, we got a bit of a foul update. Grant Spicer with 4 is going to head to the bench. Dalton, he picked up 2 really early on and then checked out. And that was about when Wheaton went on that 16-0 run. So now he's back out again. Wheaton up 14. Definitely not a good sign for Ohio Wesleyan.
No, and he's the second leading scorer on the team, and he's providing good minutes, but just getting into bad foul trouble.
Clement once again gets to that spot on the baseline and has a dome in the air, but doesn't take the shot. Hinkle. Long 2 goes in. And we're going to see a timeout here for the Battling Bishops.
These guards, Hinkle and Clement, are finally getting their shots to fall. They were not shooting it well in the first half and starting to create some stuff here. See Hinkle get between the legs to bring it back. A nice smooth shot from a foot inside the three-point line.
Only shooting 30%. Or excuse me, he's 4 for 11. So a little bit better than 30%. But 1 for 5 from behind the arc, and the Battling Bishops really have struggled from that area. 4 for 17 overall. As a team, that's good for 23.5%. Wheaton hasn't done much better at 35, although they did start out pretty hot. Things have certainly cooled down since that electric first 10 minutes or so.
And you saw the Bishops, they're now shooting 40% from the field, which is 10% better than what they came into the second half with. And the Wheaton Thunder, they were at 50%, now they're at 48%. So we're seeing kind of a shift in some shooting percentages. So hopefully Wheaton can try to get some more easy baskets, some backdoor cuts, easy lay-ins like Considine was trying to get there and earning themselves trips to the line. We'll see what they can do.
Daniel Garza is back in his first minutes of this second period, number 33. He comes in for Cruikshank.
And the Bishops retreat from their press. Still in the 3-2 zone.
Working it around the outside. Scott maybe looking inside 14 on the shot clock. He made it to the rim. Was going to pick up the foul.
He's just quicker than White is. I think he can abuse that matchup right there, the top of the zone.
Adome has it though, again on the wing, over to Garza. He looks inside, Chiavello. Bounce pass over to Scott, who takes the three. Good from Eddie Scott in the wing.
And he stares Clement down as he heads back on the defensive side, letting him know what's up.
A big three-pointer for this team, as then that ball is sent harmlessly out of bounds. Great defense on the baseline from Garza.
He tried to force that backdoor cut right there in the pass, just was not there.
Yeah, he brings it up the court and finds Scott. That zone still looking to be effective here in the second half. Considine drives to the rim. Ends up front rimming the pull-up jumper. Now White has a chance on the other end. Long three is far off the mark. Adome. Errant pass that's tipped away by Tillman. Other way is White. In the corner, Hinkle, pump fake. Loses it on the way up, and that'll be Wheaton ball.
There's not that much need for Wheaton to start forcing those passes and trying to run out on the break as much. If it's there, it's there, but there's no need to force being up 15 points. The Bishops are back in their press. A little soft press just to try to take some time off the shot clock.
Scott. Garza acting as that middle man, catches the pass, and Wheaton once again deftly gets past this press. Scott nearly has the ball taken away. Somehow holds on to it. Garza for three. Daniel Garza, triple, baby.
And they are showing some good shooting touch. You saw Scott with that three, and then Garza right there. And he draws a charge.
Look at how fired up he is. Let's go, Wheaton College. Daniel Garza on one end with the three, on the other end with the charge.
He is getting everyone fired up. Great position there outside the restricted area, and he's just strutting his way around the court.
Cruikshank the other way. He's going to go get it for two and a chance for one more. Wheaton College, just like that, back up to a 20-point lead. The crowd on their feet, fired up here in King Arena.
And after the offensive foul on that end that Daniel Garza drew, a chance for a three-point swing right here and for Wheaton to go up by 21.
And there you go, three-point play from Tyson Cruikshank. He has been the man of the second half in this contest. He's got 11. On the other end, though, the battling Bishops. In the corner, Carter, wild shot, rebound Garza. Cruikshank up the floor. Tyson going down coast to coast.
He is just too quick, and with a hesitation, gets to the rim.
And Clement quiets things down on the other end, picks up the foul. But Tyson, once again, the hero tonight. Yeah, Scott's just going to blindly rush in. Those types of plays typically end in fouls. You know, there's just so much momentum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then he earns himself a trip to the line, and now they're in the bonus now. But it slowed the run down for Clement.
First free throw good from Clement, who now is up to 7 points and 9 rebounds.
These are the first free throws from anyone other than Spicer for the Bishops.
And Spicer was 2 for 8. And we're going to see yet another timeout from the battling Bishops. So Wheaton College, after maybe looking like they were going to let this lead slip into double digits, have somehow stormed back. They are looking at a 22-point lead now, mainly because of the heroics of Tyson Cruikshank, who is absolutely on a roll. He's 3 for 4 on his last couple field goals. He's got a few free throws sprinkled in there. 15 points overall for the senior point guard.
And it's been an 11-2 run over these last 2.5 minutes. So a great swing of momentum right there for the Wheaton Thunder. And the energy that Daniel Garza has brought into this game is electric. And the fans are feeding off of it. Cruikshank is feeding off of it. And the entire Wheaton bench is just loving it.
And without Spicer in, Cade was able to get an extended period of rest on the bench. He's back in now with 10 minutes to go. He'll match up against Tillman down low, most likely, number 11, the player he's standing next to. Before that, though, Clement still has the second half of his 1-and-1 free throw journey here.
The Wheaton football team is providing some good commentary.
You love it.
And it's a little shout out to Finding Nemo, if I'm correct in my movie knowledge. Before Clement even gets the ball, they're fired up.
Oh, it's loud and King. Clement makes it, though, silences the crowd. You know, I wish the cheerleaders were that loud, Dalton, but they've been silent all night.
They have been, but I don't know how much help they would be over the overpowering football team that are just a lot louder.
Garza down low, working on Rice, gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
It's a good sight to see by the Wheaton Thunder. They're just cutting a lot off ball and getting open looks, a good off ball screen, going up strong and getting absolutely hacked.
First one from Garza is off the mark.
And we've seen this a few times. If you attack that zone at the elbow, that's where it just collapses. Or if you set a screen like we just saw in that last play, you can come around it and have an easy look at the hoop, or you'll earn yourself a trip to the line like Garza right here. The defense from the Bishops has been good to start the half, but now it's kind of not been the greatest since Wheaton is figuring out how to break this zone easily.
Carlson back in for the battling Bishops. He goes quickly to number 13, Joey Duke, getting his first minutes of the night, the sophomore guard for the battling Bishops. Clement's got 2 players in the air. Again, the fader, again, the make. Clement playing almost like Ohio Wesleyan's version of Tyson Cruikshank.
He's doing the same move every time, though. He dribbles down to that block and throws up a pump fake and spins around. Hopefully we'll see a dome stop jumping on it.
Considine himself going to the baseline. Puts up the shot, no good. Able to rescue his own rebound and somehow fire it back to a dome. Really great play from the junior. Cade's got it. Goes to a dome. 10 on the shot clock. Namie Adome will draw the foul.
The Bishops have moved back into man defense, as we see now. Just trying to throw some different things at the Wheaton Thunder. But with that reach in, Adome gets himself a trip to the line.
First free throw missed from Adome. He's only taken 3 free throws on the season, not something you would expect from a player that routinely slashes to the basket and draws a lot of contact. He's only made 1 of those free throws, so struggling from the line a little bit. Of course, as the season progresses, you expect that to even out a little bit. He goes 1 for 2 from the line, and man, he's averaging 23 points per game, and tonight he's already up to 20 with 9 minutes left in the second half.
He's just showing time and time again that he is an All-American, and he can just have his way and take over a game whenever he wants.
Carlson bullying his way past Considine down low.
And Carlson getting his first 2 points for a while right there. He came out hot at the start of the game with 11, and now he finally scores again with 8 minutes left in this half.
Getting the basket, some shifty moves. Cade was able to tip it in.
And Cade now has a double-double.
There we go. Clement once again scores. He is unstoppable. He's made 4 baskets in a row from the same spot. And Scott comes the other way and can't quite get things to work. Lead is 19 for Wheaton College. White fader, no good. Rebound, Considine. And Cruikshank will slow it up.
With the Bishops having smaller guards, you're seeing them get to that spot and having to turn around and fade away. Otherwise, they won't be able to get their shot up.
Deep three from a dome, no good. Rebound falls kindly to Sheridan. Here he is on the ball, finds White. And here's Carlson. Some patience here for the battling Bishops outside the arc. Dribbling now inside is Duke in the corner. White for three. Long three, no good. And Cade gobbles up the rebound.
Oh, Considine was wide open. He had no one around him as the Dome just dribbled the ball up. But he'll slow it down and try to create something.
Oh, a Dome. Got him leaning. Ends up giving away the easy layup, though, off of the errant pass.
I wanted to see White rise up there and try to slam it in. Just needs a few more inches on that jump.
I'm not going to lie. He's been pretty active down low. He's gotten a couple offensive boards at 5'9". You wouldn't expect that too much, but he's been a good player to watch tonight. And then down low, Scott for 2 points. He's been having a great game. That's 9 for him, and we will see another timeout called here.
And you saw Clement kind of bite up past the three-point line, and Scott was able to just backdoor cut right there and have an easy finish. See, Clement will kind of come up, and he just slides by. And Clement had no idea where Scott was. Had his back to his defender, and easy pickings. Wheaton gets their lead back up to 19 points with just under 7 minutes left to go in this game. 20 points from a Dome, 15 from Cruikshank, 11 from Alioth with 13 rebounds to go alongside that. But Cruikshank is having a good all-around game. He has 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And they're really having their way tonight.
And this is a Wheaton team that is without stars Colin New-Vegas and Luke Anthony tonight, as well as sort of the mystery figure Spencer Peterson, who's also playing football right now. Some fun little trivia. Peterson was recently named to the first team for the CCIW for football, so a very great all-around athlete. He caught 10 touchdown passes this year, so he'll be going from one great team to another when he makes the transition after winter break is likely done, after he gets a little bit of rest. But Spencer Peterson is a player that got minutes when he was a sophomore, and then he was injured, and then focused on football, then seemingly graduated. Now he's back and playing basketball, and certainly a great sight for Wheaton College basketball fans. It'll just be really interesting to see the amount of minutes he'll be able to play and just what type of impact he can make. Meanwhile, Spicer, with 4 fouls, is checked back in, and he just works Alioth and is able to get to the rim.
They really need him in the game, but he just needs to play smart for these last 6 minutes. Coach DeWitt is showing that he has some trust in his player right there to not foul out and create some good offense.
Considine is once again stopped at the rim. He's struggled a little bit in this game, 3 for 11 from the field, as Clement nearly bobbles it. Spicer. Spicer going to try and post up again. You got to imagine, just go to what has been working. Spicer driving down, working through it. Spicer finally misses, but it's going to go off of Alioth and out of bounds. It'll stay here.
Yeah, they really need to work the ball through Spicer. There's a double might come, and he'll be able to kick it out. We'll see how we can adjust with Considine guarding him. See if they might switch to Alioth on him. Who knows?
And really that lead, as Clement fires off a wild shot, the lead for Wheaton was extended when Spicer was out, just like it was in the first half. So really an important player for Ohio Wesleyan tonight. Cruikshank, step back 3. Tyson Cruikshank, cool as you like.
He throws up the threes, and you see the Wheaton bench loving it, doing some little dance moves on the sideline.
Another three-pointer for Tyson. He's 3 for 6 on the night from deep. Spicer, meanwhile, just like you said, Dalton able to kick it out. If that pass hadn't been tipped, might have done something with it. Meanwhile, Carlson driving in to White. Gets Chiavello up in the air, and the elbow jumper will find its way into the hoop.
That's what happens. You see Chiavello both times go down to double, and they kick it out. And White bobbled the first pass, but was able to collect the second one and go up for an easy jumper.
Cruikshank picks up someone's foul. I think it was a reach.
Hinkle right there, a little hand check.
Yeah, good call. Yep.
It's fouls like that, just really unnecessary. He could just keep his arms wide, but instead tries to poke both hands in.
Tyson misses once again from the line this season. He had been perfect up until that point. 3 for 4 now. As Constantine is substituted out for Garza.
This backcourt now of Cruikshank and Adome are responsible for 39 points from Wheaton tonight. We'll see if they can both get into the 20-point range. And again to Spicer, but we see Aliop on him now.
And Garza has to come from deep to challenge that. Cade picks up his 15th rebound. How does he do it every game? Tyson! Oh, it's getting better and better for Wheaton basketball
and he
fans.
Gets into the 20-point mark, now at 21. He just slips past the defender and goes up with the right hand on the left side. Such a smooth take.
Carlson, nowhere to go, has to go back to Spicer as Wheaton is just controlling every aspect of this game. Right now, they're up 21. And it looks like we're going to see number 10 that substituted Nate Sock into the game.
It's his first minutes of tonight. And now he gets the matchup of Carlson.
That's a big size difference there. Chiavello tried to get into the thick of things. He's going to get called for, I believe, the reach instead.
Clement tried to split the trap there. That was coming off the screen. Another good mopping job by one of the Wheaton Thunder helpers on the bench. Wheaton Thunder football team is merciless as they're just shouting out things at Clement at the free throw line, but
he's unfazed.
Does not faze him.
He's got ice in his veins, 3 for 3 from the line, and he's really been the target of those football chants. Him and Spicer. Spicer, of course, has not fared as well from the charity stripe. 2 for 8 for him. Overall, the Battling Bishops, 40% from the line. Not a great clip.
You see a bit of a press here. I think most of this Bishops press is just to get the shot clock down to about 20 seconds when they cross half.
Intelligent play from Garza. The bounce pass executes that press. But now Wheaton with just 15 to set up their offense. They don't need 15. Cruikshank for 3. No good. Sock with a very nice rebound.
And Sock is rocking the mustache in favor of Movember. We love to see it. Looks good.
He's going to get called for the travel. As Cruikshank made the 3 on the wing regardless.
A 19-point lead for the Wheaton College Thunder as the Bishops get the ball back. We'll probably see it work back into either Carlson or Clement.
White nearly steps out onto his own backcourt. And down low is Carlson. Garza nearly gets a hand in there. Carlson with the baby hook. Good for 2.
It's just a big mismatch right now in the post. Sock against Carlson. And on the opposite end, you have Spicer guarding Sock.
Cruikshank to the rim. 2 more for Tyson.
And 1.
Cannot be stopped. 23 points on the night for Tyson, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, but it's the points that are really catching everyone's eye here. And another just the ability to beat his man White has been exposed time and time again by the pair of Cruikshank and Scott.
By hitting those 3 threes from Cruikshank, he's just getting the defender to bite and come out a little far behind the arc and be able to just drive right past them. And he'll head to the bench after converting that and one.
Scott will take his place. Wonder if we'll see any more substitutes here from Coach Schauer. He was able to put in a couple reserves in that 20-point win against Lake Forest. Clement, pass over, White in the corner. Bobbles it, and it'll be a turnover. Will come the other way.
Great active hands by Garza there to poke it out from the elbow and get it to go off of White.
And you know, Wheaton has been the better team tonight, but one thing that I think they need to be aware of, these pump fakes from Ohio Wesleyan, specifically from White, Hinkle, and Clement, they have just been selling the defense. You know, if they were shooting a little bit better tonight,
it would be a different story.
Yeah, it'd be a different story. I mean, you got to be aware of that. You got to be willing to stay on your feet, as we see a couple subs here in this game for the first time tonight. Number 25, Prince Aiko for Wheaton College, and then a couple substitutes in the game for the Battling Bishops. So the end result, which has been for some time, in conclusion, is going to be seen tonight. Jacob Schauer as well, coach's son, into the game.
We are starting to see the benches clear now. The end is inevitable with a little under 2.5 minutes left. Wheaton up by 20.
Schauer in trouble. Goes to Prince. Chiavello working down low. Nick Chiavello picks up the foul. It was Duke. Clearly a mismatch down low. Joey Duke standing just 5'10", 155 against the much bigger Chiavello.
You see another screen off the ball, and a good move by Chiavello, and he gets fouled.
First free throw is good.
Good friendly roll there off the front rim. We have a sub, but the refs aren't blowing him in yet. He's coming in for the shooter, I believe.
One for two. Is he going to get his own board? I think he almost did. Steps out of bounds.
As Steven Schultz checks in tonight for his first minutes of the game. And the crowd's loving it.
And it is Chiavello who takes the seat, so all reserves out on the court for both these teams. Good to see some younger players get experience. And here they come. Battling Bishops looking for an open shot against this Wheaton defense. Prince gets the steal. Schauer up ahead. Jacob Schauer to the rim. 2 points for Jacob Schauer.
Good finish with his left hand. Strong take. And Wheaton extends their lead to 23 points.
Minute 30 to go in this contest. 23 points to the good for Wheaton College. We're trying to cut into that deficit here. Nathan Kiger, 2 points for him, as Schauer will slow things down. And we will see a timeout here just for the purposes of subbing in number 11 here, Stone Sinek.
You know, I love the end of games during blowouts where you see the reserves come in and try to show off their skills to earn some more playing time. And we'll probably see a lot of that at the end of this game.
Here's Schultz. Fires over to Stone. And it's a three-pointer from Sock. No good. A little bit to the right there. Picked up by Smuds, who trips over his own feet. Spills it to Schauer. Schultz waiting for it. Schauer takes it by himself. Offensive board. And then there's going to be a foul, maybe on Schultz. Or excuse me, on whoever was guarding Schultz. Ouch.
The court monster got him there.
There's a sniper in the rafters.
The half-court line popped up a little bit to trip him up. And we'll see if Schultz can get some of his first points of the night. The crowd is loving it.
Makes the first one.
They chant, Steve.
Goes 1 for 2 at the line. Steven Schultz, his only made basket this season was a three-pointer, so he's still 100% from the field. And then what on earth just happened there?
The Bishop player caught the ball out of bounds and then was on a slip and slide across the baseline. With 30 seconds left, we'll see Wheaton hold it for a little bit.
30 seconds. Sock thinks about another three-pointer, instead drives and spills it. Coming the other way now are the Battle Bishops.
Probably throw up a three right here.
He's passing around the wing. Man, deep three, just like you said, off the top.
Good rebound by Sock.
There you go. He's had some good minutes, and that will do it. The game will end. Wheaton College, 84-62. Pick up the victory.
Wheaton College showing that they are just too good tonight for the Battling Bishops, shooting 38% from three, 50% from the field, and leading scorer Tyson Cruikshank with 24 points, 8 of 16 from the field, 5 of 6 from the line with 4 rebounds and 6 assists. Cade Alioth had 11 points and 15 rebounds. He just continues to get board after board. And Adome, the All-American, second leading scorer with 20 points, 7 of 11 from the field. Great showing by the Wheaton College Thunder. And we'll send it down to where Don Crowder will interview Coach Schauer after the win.
I'm down here on the court with Coach Schauer of Wheaton College. Coach, terrific game. You pick up a huge victory, still undefeated, and a very important game for you guys. What are your thoughts on the game tonight?
Yeah, pretty pleased. You know, we've actually faced a little bit of adversity. People know about the 2 football guys, and I'm so thankful they're here. Coach Scott let them be here. It was great for us. I didn't anticipate that. We're going to root for them pretty hard tomorrow, obviously. We know about the 2 football guys, but we actually have 3 other injuries of guys that would probably be in our rotation. And we've had guys step up. I thought Danny Garza was really good tonight. So pleased. We're going to find out where we are tomorrow. That Eau Claire team's really good. 2 things I want to say. 1, I'm going to be a dad for a moment and let you know Jacob Schuyler scored his first 2 career points, so I'm proud of that. And then 2, this tournament means so much to me because of who it's named after. Lee Pfund and the Pfund family, they're the first family of Wheaton basketball. And he became a mentor and a friend. And I've always said I felt like I could compete better with how many games he won, and he won a lot of games. I have no chance to have the influence he's had, basically from the late 40s, early 50s, really up until his death. He influenced every Wheaton basketball player that ever was here during that time. And you know, Randy, Carrie, and John Pfund are still involved in the program. Carrie's going to be here tomorrow night to give out the trophy. They would all want me to mention Mibbs, their mom, Coach Pfund's wife, who was a special, special woman. And so this tournament means a lot to me because he means a lot to me. See you tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach. Well, there you have it. Wheaton College picks up the win, still undefeated, 3-0. Be sure to check in tomorrow at 7 p.m. They will close out the Pfund Classic here on home turf at King Arena. Until then, for Dalton Van Esselston and everybody else here at the Wheaton Thunder Sports Network, I'm Don Crowder. Thank you and have a great night.